Hey, this is Sarah Groves.
Hey, what's up, everyone? We're Hawk Nelson.
Hey, this is Greg Long from Avalon.
Hi, this is Stephen Curtis Chapman.
And you're listening to Life-Changing Radio, WSDK 1550.
Joining us on the Rise and Shine hotline right now, it's Adam Ney, the Assistant Director of Public Affairs for Connecticut Business and Industry Association. Good morning, Adam.
Good morning, Al.
So today's a big day for the CBIA. Tell us a little bit about Connecticut Business Day 2013.
Well, actually, it's tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow,
Al.
I'm sorry. Okay, good. So we're not quite there yet. People can still participate, right?
Yes, exactly. It's a half-day event, free of charge. It's an effort to bring businesses and their employees to the Capitol to engage legislators on key issues that are facing Connecticut businesses, whether it's in the area of fiscal policy and state spending, energy policy, and labor issues, and a host of other issues, too. It's for all business people, small, medium, large size, and the governor will be speaking, legislative leaders will be speaking, and there'll be some breakouts around tourism, around manufacturing, and we work with chambers of commerce throughout the state.
Right.
They've set up meetings with local legislators. So again, it's an effort to try and bring together business and legislators and elected officials.
And you mentioned that the governor and legislators will be speaking. Hopefully, they'll be listening to these business owners and mom and pop shops, like you said, small and medium-sized, larger businesses as well across the state. Because I think obviously jobs and a lot of those economic issues that you mentioned are absolutely critical for the near and distant future for our state. What kinds of things are you hearing from these business owners, and what do they want? What kind of messages do they want to send to legislators and the governor?
Well, I think in order for them to be competitive, not only in the marketplace here, but also abroad and to create jobs, their message is basically to, help them lower their cost of doing business. And, there's also mandates out there on a wide variety of environmental issues and whatnot. And the business marketplace is really doing a really good job in, complying with those. And, any more might, increase their costs and, and stifle that growth. And we want to try and be, how do I say this, create investment so that we can have innovative companies creating jobs and, solving the world's problems, so to speak.
Right. And, Connecticut began this tourism slogan last year called Still Revolutionary. And, there are a lot of businesses that have spawned other businesses that began right here in Connecticut. Do you feel like that business climate, as the governor has stated before, that Connecticut is open for business, is that true enough that businesses are thriving, or are there enough that are leaving that are kind of losing the backbone of the Connecticut economy here?
I think there's opportunity out there. Connecticut businesses, again, if they were given a little bit more of a level playing field, we're not the worst anymore, like, in the higher 40s, but we're still kind of in the higher 30s when we are ranked against other states.
Right.
And, for those businesses, again, whether they're small, medium, large-sized businesses, whether in manufacturing or service, the opportunities do exist there, and the investments have been made, whether it's in biotech, whether it's in advanced manufacturing. Investments have been made in workforce. The state has headed in the right direction, and if you could do a little bit more, it might help this anemic economy, kickstart a little bit.
Sure. Do you see those two areas, biotech and manufacturing, are those still some bright spots on the horizon as we look forward to the future next, say, 3 to 5, 10 years?
I think those are the types of jobs that are kind of STEM-related careers. So if we can start out early childhood learning through, formidable years of high school and into college.
Sure.
If you can create advanced manufacturing or biotech where it's a value-added product, or it's a thing that is related to science, technology, engineering, or math, I think those are high-paying jobs. Those are wealth creators, and it will only create more sustainable communities moving forward.
Yeah, and I think you hit the key right there. The word is sustainable, because state jobs is not going; those aren't going to last very long, and those don't produce income.
There are plenty of public sector jobs that add value, but the state in terms of the way it manages types of things like pension funds and other types of benefits. It needs to come a little bit more in line with what the private sector is offering. And
Exactly.
I will say that, again, that goes to the state spending and fiscal policy arena. We'd like to see a little bit more of the spending cut before you tax anymore.
There you go. Yeah, so the Connecticut Business Day happens tomorrow morning at the Legislative Office Building at the State Capitol, downtown Hartford. Tell us a little bit more about how can folks, if there are folks listening who own a local business and may want to participate or may want to share some of their 22 cents with state legislators tomorrow, how can they get involved?
Sure. It's real easy. The registration starts at 7:30 in the Legislative Office Building in room 2D. Anybody, it's free of charge. You can go to cbia.com and click on Programs, Seminars, and Workshops. Work your way to tomorrow's Connecticut Business Day link on there, and just register. If anybody's got any questions, they're certainly welcome to call me. Again, my name's Adam, and last name's Nay, at the main number at CBIA, 860-244-1900. And I'd be more than happy to register them. And, it's having a presence in the Capitol so that legislators see that businesses are there and really want to work with legislators and other elected officials to, try to come out with a situation that's a win-win for everybody.
And I think, you're finding that the businesses that you work with that are part of CBIA, they want to be here in Connecticut. They're raising their families here. They appreciate the quality of life here, maybe the education in their local towns. They want to do business here. They don't want to leave or they don't want to shut down. I think it's important for business owners and the business community to speak up and, like you said, work with, just not, raise pitchforks and torches, but storm the Capitol. But you want to make sure that you are making your voice heard so that you can, have a productive relationship with these legislators.
I agree with everything you said. And regardless of whether you're a family-owned business or not, a lot of our businesses are like family.
Yeah.
And they really do feel committed to their communities. They have roots here. Our history is rich in especially manufacturing.
Right.
And those manufacturing companies are diversifying. They're trying to reinvent themselves, and they do want to stay here. And you're absolutely right. There's a lot of good, solid infrastructure here as it relates to education, as it relates to quality of life.
Yep. Well, we've been speaking with Adam Nay, the Assistant Director of Public Affairs for Connecticut Business and Industry Association. Adam, thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you have a great turnout tomorrow for Connecticut Business Day 2013 at the State Capitol starting at 7:30. And the website one more time?
CBIA.com.
Perfect. Adam, take care. Thanks for joining us on Rise and Shine.
Hey, thanks for having me.
With quality Christian programming 24 hours a day, we're life-changing radio, 1550 AM, WSDK Bloomfield, Hartford.